Ladies and gents, this improv story is based on the idea man and dog fall asleep on train. Let the story commence. Craig said to the guy at the train station, Can I... Aye, yep, What he was asking was, you see, he had his dog with him. They went for a walk. He fancied going for a big long walk. They got caught out in the rain. They were miles away. He was near a train station. He thought, I think I'm going to actually just get on I'm going to get on a train. It's like 2 stops away, but it's quite a distance, about 3 miles. He's like, I'm not walking fucking 3 miles back in the pissing fucking rain. Take the dog back and it'll be... His dog was called Rexit. And he's like, I've taken him on a bus before, but never a train. Hope he likes it. Hope he doesn't freak out. Because you can't just stop a train. You can't just go, just let us off here. You could with a bus. You could just go, I just got to let us off here. Bus stop, bus stop, bus stop, bus stop, bus stop. Train stations, quite far apart. Hope dog doesn't freak out. Hope Rexit doesn't freak out. Well, it didn't freak out. Him and Rexit got on the train and actually they were dead relaxed. Just sitting back like that. Oh, that's nice. Stayed on for a wee bit longer. The train actually broke down and they had to sort of sit there on the track for a wee bit. He's like, oh, you're joking. He looked to Rexit, there. Sorry, passengers. Due to a problem on the train tracks, some trees after the storm last night. We're just having to move that out the way. Possibly a delay of around 10-20 minutes. We'll try and get this cleared away as quickly as possible. Do apologise for the inconvenience. Oh my god. Rexit, it's alright, calm down, there you go. But Rexit was calm. Rexit was nice and actually quite sleepy. Like that, just like that. Rexit really liked it. Rexit was up on the seat. Didn't know if you're allowed to do that, but he just thought, who cares? Nobody gives a fuck about it anymore. Nobody gives a fuck about it. All the stuff the Tories are getting away with. All the stuff that the Tories are getting away with, going like to their pals here, there's fucking 100 million, there's 100 million, there's 100 million for you, there's 100 million for you, taking taxpayers' fucking money and going like that. Does this go in benefits to help people who fell through the cracks as a safety net of people so that they can for people so that they can have something to fucking eat and no starve to death? No. 100 million to you, 100 million to you, 100 million to you. There you go. Thank you very much for your donation to the Tory party. 100 million contract to you, to you, to you, to you. Thank you very much. And he just thought to himself, Rexit's sitting on this seat. And see if anybody comes up and tries to say, hey, you're not allowed that. I'm just going to say, oh, so you give a fuck about that, but you're not going to do a fucking thing about them. He was fucking ready to explode with these cunts. But fortunately, nobody did come up. Nobody did come at him. And as he was looking at Rexit, kind of going like that, he thought, I'm going to actually nod off and all. Because he was quite tired. He was up all night. Ironically, God, that bastard. Rexit had a bit of a snoring problem. It got a cold. Dogs can get the cold. Did you know that? Dogs can get the cold. So it's kind of like... It was like during the night. Kind of kept waking him up. So he was knackered. Rexit was knackered. They fell asleep. It felt good. When he woke up, you know where he fucking was? He was in fucking Hermiles. Where's Hermiles? It's like one of these fucking stations on the way like East Kilbride or something like that, or it is East Kilbride. I don't know. It's like, see if you're getting the train to Thornleybank for the tune, it's like one of these, like, hold on. Is it Hermiles? I don't even know how you... Hermiles... Train... Aye, look. Hermiles railway station is a railway station in the Hermiles area of East Kilbride. It's like fucking... It's like... There's Hermiles. I've never been. Never been. East Kilbride. Where is East Kilbride? Look, there's Glasgow. There's your Glasgow there. Right? East Kilbride is there. I didn't even know that. I didn't know it was there. Anyway, so he stayed on. He woke up with fucking Hermiles. He's like, oh. And the conductor guy came here. Tickets please, any more tickets? Tickets please. Oh, a dog off the seat please. Dog off he was going to have a big argument about the Tories, but he was all flustered with this fucking thing. He went, listen, I'll tell you what it is. We fell asleep. I was actually meant to get off at Thornleybank. Right, okay, well, you're going to have to pay for that. Aye, of course. I don't have his second. Hold on. I don't have his second. Sorry. Bit of a problem. He didn't have his wallet on him. He didn't take the wallet out of the house. When he left the house, he thought he just left his wallet behind. He was only gone for a fucking walk with the dog. When he got to the train station, he paid for the ticket just using cash. He had like $3.50 on him. Never had any fucking money. I don't actually have any money. I can just get off here. No, you can't get off here. Well, right, so will I stay on the train until it goes to the end and then double back and go to Thornleybank? Is that allowed? No. As he was saying that, Rexit started going like this. Rexit, calm down. Rexit knew that something was going on. And Craig went like that. No. I am permitted to go from that station to that station. As long as I get off of that. No. You know. No, you're no. I fucking I got on at that station with the intention of getting off at that station. That's what I paid for. Take me from there to there. We can't... Alright, so you think you're allowed to get a flight for, say, Glasgow to... But I'm not on a flight, I'm on a train. Let me finish here. You think that you're allowed to... If you're getting a flight for Glasgow to London, you're allowed to fly all the way to fucking New York? And then London? If you stay on the flight, aye. No, because then what you could do is you could end up getting the train saying you're going to Thornleybank, but then you go to Hermiles and then you've got a pal outside on the station who you'll want to pass some stuff back and forth to. The door's open, you pass that, get you at the station, pass that. No. Big argument started, right? It says here, any route permitted. The conductor says, I don't care what it says there. And then Craig went like that. Him! Rexit, get him! Rexit just went like that. Rexit was an Alsatian or German Shepherd. It went like that. The guy went like, no! Rexit was like, you know when a dog gets a hold of like a fucking doll or something and it's like that pure? It was doing that. You know when a dog is trying to like pull like a fucking... Have you ever had a tug of war with a dog? It doesn't just pull back. It knows to sort of go forward a bit so it can nudge back, you know, like that. Like that. Like that. They're good at it. That's what it did with the conductor's throat. Craig said to the conductor, this is your last chance. Now will you let me get off it? It didn't matter. His throat got pulled out at that point. They ended up having to get off because everybody was screaming and he was going to get caught. Rexit was going to get put down. Rexit was going to get the blame for this, even though it was just being a good boy. So they actually did have to get off. And Craig went like that, Rexit, quick, come. They ran all the fucking way for Hermyers and East Kilbride to Thornley Bank, which is about, what, 3 fucking miles or something, or 3 miles, 4 miles even, maybe 5. Ran all the way. But Rexit had lots of energy because they'd just eaten the throat. A lot of nutrients and a lot of energy in the throat. The vocal cords, the windpipe, flesh, all the rest of it. And Craig had a lot of energy as well because he ate a bit as well. Some of it got stuck in Rexit's throat because it kind of ripped it off and swallowed it, so it was choking. He had to put his hand down Rexit's throat, pull out some of the windpipe, pull out a windpipe for a windpipe. And he thought, what am I going to do with this? And he ate some of it because he was starving. He thought, this is a big long journey ahead, 5 miles, 5-mile run. I need some energy. So he ate some of this guy's windpipe. Also, it's just to pay his respects. In many cultures, when they killed an enemy, they would eat a part of that enemy, like the heart or something, to pay their respects to the bravery. He paid his respects to the guy's partner. And he didn't agree with the guy, the conductor, but he gave it a go. He gave it a go. What cultures must have been done at some point in history? It's got to be. I would have done it. So Craig and Rexit got back up the road. A week later, somebody chapped on the door. Somebody in a suit saying, "Hi there, just doing some inquiries. Don't worry, I'm not the police or anything like that. I work for ScotRail. We believe we're trying to track down a man and his dog who, you probably saw the murder that was on the telly. A dead, tragic event. Tragic. We're looking for a man and his dog." Just then, the guy at the door saw Rexit appear. And then he looked at Craig, and Craig went like that. "Get him!" Rexit went straight for the guy, and that went on for about 2 years. A new guy would come to the door, investigating the original murder, then the missing person, then the next missing person, the next missing person. For a year. What did they do with all the bodies? Him and Rexit, Craig and Rexit, did not have to eat a meal, buy a meal, that is, for that whole time. Tons and tons of food. And the thing is, now that Rexit, he wanted to stop. Once people stopped coming at the door, Craig wanted to stop, but Rexit now had a taste for human meat, had a taste for long pig. And if Craig didn't keep supplying the bodies, Craig would be getting it. And he didn't want to put Rexit down. He loved that dog. So he had to keep bringing in the bodies. He would go to pubs and he would say to like a group of guys like that, it's fucking cracking meeting you tonight, by the way. Good bunch of boys here. When we'll come back to mine. Mon, come back to mine, we'll fucking carry on it fucking swallowing, mon, back to mine. I've got a big fucking kettle. But what about the social distancing? Fuck all that, man. It's a lot of shite, isn't it? Mon, back to mine, mon, back to mine, man. I've got a big fucking carry. Mon, back. 7 of them dead in the one night. Rexit just flying between them. Horrible. And Rexit was getting bigger, by the way. Rexit was getting to the size of a werewolf. Big fucking thing. Big thing. Took up the whole room. Size of the whole room. Took it... The whole size of the whole room. Until it got so big that it actually filled it, couldn't leave the room. You know these people that have to get cut out their house? They have to get the front of the house cut so they can get carried out. You know, you get the things like that in Channel 5. Rexit got so big, it squeezed out and became the shape of the room. So when poor Rexit did eventually die of natural causes, a good life, they had to cut the front of the house open. And Rexit came out as a giant box shape kind of dog. Like a big fucking furry sort of box. And when they buried Rexit, he slotted down perfectly in the hole. Perfectly. No need for a coffin. Slotted in absolutely perfectly. Really good. And Craig thought, you know, it'd be a good idea. Why don't we not completely bury Rexit, but let the top of Rexit come up out the earth by about that much, so it kind of looked like a rug. I mean, people, you know, you can get the wains playing on it, or you can sort of lie on it, so it's like kind of outside rug, like that. And people would play on it, and wains would play on it, but they'd all, see if it was raining, they'd all come back going like, you smell like a wet dog. And Craig, when he heard that, he'd be like, that's my Rexit. Such a good boy. Lovely, well-natured dog, that. Good boy. The end. A good dog. Thank you very much, everybody. What's particularly harrowing for me is that was a true story. How do I know? How do I know? See one of the guys, you know, these 7 guys that got brought back to the house and got murdered by Rexit. Well, no murdered by Rexit, you can't put a dog on trial. Killed by Rexit, but no murdered. Murder's a legal term. Killed by Rexit. I was pals with one of the guys, and I miss him. Really good partner. Good family man. Jay, Martin Collier, Jose Santana, thanks for the subs and bits. That's quite weird. I'm due up in Hellmeyer's tomorrow for an appointment. Where the fuck did that idea come from? Kieran, Q Edwards, Hackerman, thanks again for the subs. So I says to the guy, is this the Rubik's Cube you meant?